How's it going? This is Tundra Sims, and today I wanted to show you quickly how to edit your XML files to change capacities, empty speeds, and your header speeds to be able to harvest a little bit quicker. And you can do this with pretty much anything. You can do this with silos. You can do this with trailers. But I want to quickly show you just to kind of help you out. I see a lot of people that don't know how to do it. They have a lot of mods and I keep hearing them say, "Oh, I wish I could, farm a little bit faster or have a little bit bigger capacities." Well, I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. So I'm gonna go into mods. I'm just gonna do a quick example of a harvester. We'll do the ideal pack here, and we'll go ahead and install this ideal pack. And this, you can just get this in game. It's pretty easy to get them in game if you want to get them in game. There are a lot of websites that or most people get their mods. This is for PC. Obviously, I don't know how to do it for Xbox. I don't even think you can edit your XML files for Xbox. I'm pretty sure you cannot. But we'll go ahead and get this downloaded. So it's downloaded. So I'll remember the ADCO ideal because I'll need to know that when I go to edit. So we'll go ahead and restart the game. So it'll actually put the mod folders into our mod folder, or the mods into our mod folder. We'll go ahead and exit the game out, and we'll go ahead and pull up our folders and go to Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 19, and then go to your mods folders. Open that up, and we'll go ahead and find the IDCO ideal. There it is right there. What I recommend you doing is just copying it and then pasting it on the outside, and go ahead and I usually just delete it out of my mods folder. And we'll go ahead and open this up. And what I'll do is I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see here. What we want to do is we want to actually change the combine first, okay? So I think that is the ideal 9. The power flow is the actual header. We'll do the combine first. So you want to try to find an XML document. Okay, this is the ideal 9. This is the actual harvester. We're going to right click on it. We're going to copy it. We're going to paste it to our desktop. We're going to right click it, and I edit it with Notepad++. You can edit it with Notepad. Works just as fine, but I went ahead and this is how I used to always do it with this Notepad, but I ended up downloading Notepad++. It's just a little bit easier. It's kind of color coordinated. We'll go ahead and open it up. So here's the file. This is the combine here. So the power right now is 538. You can actually change that. You can change the speed. I don't mess with it. The price is 400, almost 500,000. I mean, you can change the price whatever you want. If you want 165,000 for that, you can change it. Okay, the main things that I mess with is the capacity and the empty speed. So we'll go to search. We'll find, and I'll type in capacity. Okay, so the capacity, that's the brake compressor. We don't want that, so we'll keep it in capacity. All right, here's the capacity for the combine. It's only 17,000, so you're going to fill that up fairly quickly, right? So what I like to do, since I do really big fields, is I change it to, there's 100,000, I change it to 1,000,000, okay? So I can stay out on the fields for very long. I don't have to keep, running to tippers or bringing tippers around because I like to do big fields. And so I usually change it to 1,000,000. And then what I'll do is if my combine is at 1,000,000 and I pull up a tipper next to it, it's going to take forever to unload, right? Because my empty speed is really low. And I'll show you where it's at. First, we're gonna run through all the capacities. This is diesel. We don't want that. Yeah, that's all the capacities. When you hear that sound, there's no more capacities on the file. So we'll go back to the top. Click somewhere up there, and we'll type in empty. Okay, so our empty speed node for the pipe is only 500 liters a second. So it's going to take, say you actually fill a combine up to 1,000,000, it's going to take it forever. So I bump it up to about 50,000. Actually pretty, it empties it pretty fast. You can play with this whatever you want. Go ahead and hit find next. That's it. That's the only empty speed. So now if you fill your combine up to 1,000,000 or 500,000 or 100,000 or wherever you want to change it to, don't forget to change your empty speed. If you don't change your empty speed, then it's going to take you literally 30 minutes to unload your combine. Seriously. Okay. So we've done that. We'll go back up top. Go back up top. And since we don't want to change the power, we're not going to change the speed. We change the price down a little bit, make it a little bit more reasonable. We're going to go ahead and hit File, Save. Okay. I'm going to minimize this just a little bit. So we saved it. Actually, we can close that out. And we'll go ahead and drag this back into the Ideal 9. Copy and replace. So now that file is in there. Okay. Actually, we'll close that out. So now that's in there. We've got 1,050,000 empty speed. Now we want to change the actual header. So we'll copy the power flow 9, paste it. And this is the, I wonder if this is for the, for corn. This might be what it is. But as you can see, we'll go straight down to the speed limit value. The speed limit value is 10, which is 6 miles an hour. Okay, these all go in kilometers. I like to change mine to, 30 is 15 miles an hour, 35 is 18 miles an hour, 40 is 21 miles an hour. I normally change mine to 35, 18 miles an hour. And this is what to be able to combine faster, you have to change the header speed. If you don't change the header speed and you bump the speed up of your harvester to 1,000 miles an hour, it's not going to harvest any faster than what the header says it's going to cut at. Okay, so I just change. This is all I do with the headers. I change the value of the speed. 35. That's 18 miles an hour. Okay, file, save it. You can change the price if you want. I don't mess with the price. Drag and drop it back in. Copy and replace. I'd always delete these. We'll see what the Dynaflex is. We'll copy it, paste it over here, open it with Notepad++. This is just another header. Again, 10 miles an hour. Change that to 35. That's all I do. I don't touch anything else. Save it, close, drag over, copy and replace, delete. Okay, so that is now completely edited to where my likings. So I'll go ahead and open up my mods folder again. This is how I do it. I copy, I paste, it's in there, I delete this. Okay, we'll go ahead and open the game up real quick. We'll start up a new game. Let's do, we'll do Felsburn, I guess. Hopefully we have a, here is our new combine. If it say you added it to a map you're already playing on, just make sure you check it when it comes here, okay? Or when you get to this screen. Let me grab my controller here. So what we'll do is we'll just quickly purchase, hopefully, a land that has something that I can use with the harvester. So we'll go ahead and check here. What is ready to harvest? Not a whole lot. Field 23 is, and it has, oh, perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and buy field 23. Okay, and then we'll purchase our AGCO harvester that we just changed it. Okay, so it's 1 million liter capacity, as you can see. We'll go ahead and buy it. We don't need to change any options. Okay, the header. This is the AGCO power flow we changed to 21 miles an hour. This is the Dynaflex we changed to 21 miles an hour. I don't know which one you want. It doesn't matter. But they're both at 21 miles an hour, you can see, okay? So we'll go ahead and just go ahead and purchase that. We'll hook up to it. Try to make it over there without crashing. I could have bought this field here. What's this? We'll just buy this one, make it closer. And as you can see, harvesting. We're going uphill, so it's a little slower, but there it is. That's how you change your capacity, and that's how you change your header speeds. Okay, I hope this helped you guys out. Actually, I wanted to show you really quickly how to change. That we did change our empty speeds. Okay, we did change our empty speeds. I want to show you that actually worked, because that's very important. Okay, so we'll quickly just purchase a quick little tractor and a quick little trailer here. Okay, find one where I've actually bumped up the speeds or the capacities. And I want to show you the empty speeds, that actually worked, because that's very important to change your empty speed on there. Okay, video is a little bit longer than I expected it to. I just wanted to quickly hurry and show you how to do this, and actually show you that it actually did work. And it's safe, doesn't do anything to your game. I do it to every single mod. Just makes the game more enjoyable for me and funner for me for myself to play. You can see how fast this will unload. And that's it. So almost 50,000 liters emptied that quick. Okay, well, thank you guys. This is Tundra Sims, and see you on the next one.